I say this all the time, and I'm gonna keep saying it until I'm blue in the face. Not all wine is meant to be aged. And if it is, you must store it properly. In fact, most wines aren't meant to be aged at all, but even if you do have an age-worthy wine, you have to make sure that you store it properly under the right conditions so that the wine doesn't spoil. Then what are these conditions? There are 3 important considerations that you must make when you're trying to age an age-worthy wine. That is the orientation of the bottle, the storage temperature of the bottle, and the light exposure to the bottle. You may have seen wine bottles stored on their side like this. And this is important because it prevents the cork from drying out. If the cork dries out during the aging process, the cork will become more brittle and allow more oxygen to diffuse into the wine, causing it to spoil a lot faster. Then there's the temperature at which the wine is stored at. This is important because high and fluctuating temperatures can cause 2 unfavorable things to happen. They can compromise the cork, which leads to spoilage, and they can speed up the chemical reactions in the bottle that accelerate wine aging. So you want to make sure your wine is stored between 40 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Lastly, you want to make sure your wine is not being consistently exposed to UV light. UV light can damage some of the structural compounds in the wine, such as tannin, which ultimately ruins the wine's balance and complexity. It can also bleach the color pigments in your wine and cause other unpleasant smells such as wet cardboard or rotten eggs to develop through light strike. Now, all of these factors are important to consider when aging a wine, but none of this matters if you're not aging an age-worthy wine.